Have y'all ever wondered if you played with duendes when you were a kid? They say that if you did, as you grow up, you forget about them, but there's been stories about people who remember playing with duendes. And this is one of them. I got these earrings at Spencer's as well. They were $14.99. It came with all of these. These are just little clouds. Was it gone the whole time? So this guy says that this started happening when he was around 6 years old and his little brother was around 4. They lived in a really small house just with his mom, and he remembers that him and his younger brother used to play with little people. He calls them hombrecitos, which just means like little men. Fuck, I just got chills for some reason. He says that when they would appear from... Out of all the stories I tell, this is what scares me. He says that when they would appear from behind the curtains. The fucking curtains. The curtains? Why am I saying it like that? Anyway, he would not be looking at curtains the same way again. He explains that he never thought anything strange or weird about it. He just knew that when they came out, it was their friends. They were there to play, and that's what they did. He does admit that they would do a lot of mischievous things that his mom would get mad at him for. They would unorganize the entire house. Couches, tables, everything. Their mom would come into the house with everything just messed up, and of course they would blame the duendes because the duendes were telling them to do it. He says that the duendes would tell them to jump off of the table down to the floor, and even as far as to get matches and to light them up. The duendes would also tell them to get like plates and cups and just smash them on the ground, which of course was all forbidden by their mom, but they would listen to the duendes. He explains how the mom knew that they were playing with duendes because they would always tell her like if it was something normal. If I was that mom, I would be so scared. What the hell? Now that he's older, his mom explained to them that she couldn't see any of the duendes, but sometimes she would walk in and see them playing with somebody, laughing with somebody, and talking like if somebody was actually there. It got to the point where the mom was terrified and just like tired of everything happening in her home that she actually took them to a priest. The priest ended up blessing the two boys and ended up talking to them to let them know like you can't be playing with these duendes. The mom also went as far as to bring that priest to the house, and the priest did bless the home and put holy water everywhere. With time, the mom got a better job with more money, and they were able to finally move away from that house, and he didn't see the duendes again. Now that he's older, he still remembers playing with the duendes. The only thing he doesn't remember so much is the way that their face looked like, but he could still make out like the little men, the bodies. He even remembers that they were so tiny that they fit into like a dresser. Curtains, dressers. His younger brother says that he does remember playing, but he has a lot less memories than he does. He says that his mom is the one that remembers a lot more, but obviously because she was pretty much living in a nightmare. Can you imagine? A single mom and then duendes to top it off. Like, I'd be living in fear every night. No thanks.